Hi, Capricorns. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my singles. New love coming towards you. We're going to get some clues, some evidence, who's coming, letters and numbers. I have a big bowl of charms today. We're going to be doing some charms. I also have some antique bingo cards that I'm going to be using to pull some numbers that could have some significance in your life. So lots of energy. What is your person like? New love, new boyfriend, new girlfriend, new partner, future spouse, all of those good things. So let's get started. Let's see what Spirit has for you, Capricorn, today. Spirit, if you could please share with me any messages of love. We want new love coming towards us. What are they going to be like? What will this relationship be like? What do you want my Capricorns or any cross watcher to know? I am listening for you now. I am a weaver. I am the weaver of my reality. You create your own reality. You always have a choice. Just remember, right? Divine timing happens, but we have free will and we have, choices that we all make. So you can always create the life that you want. It's just a matter of time and effort and the willingness to do it. So Spirit wants to help you. I know that. Spirit wants you to be happy. My inner compass knows the way. Listening to your inner compass, listening to your intuition, your inner voice, trusting the signs that Spirit gives you, whether they put people in front of you or you're seeing numbers all the time or you're dreaming of things, all of those things are Spirit's way to communicate with you that, to follow your own inner guide, your inner guidance. That's so important. The rhythm of my breath directs the rhythm of my life. So take a deep breath. Stay calm. Allow the energy to flow through you, allow Spirit to work through you. So sometimes we have to just take a step back and take a deep breath. We can't control everything. It's really hard, but maybe Spirit is saying, just let us do the work. I shed habits that hinder my truth, and I release and I renew. So shedding, we talk about that a lot on my channel, letting things go, no longer holding on to the past, being very hopeful for what is ahead of you, all of those things. So we did a lot of, my theme today is fall. So I did pull quite a few decks that I feel have a fallish vibe to them. So I hope you appreciate that. So I have a big deck collection. You guys know that follow me. So I pulled some decks that had like a fall vibe to me today. So let's see what we have. I have an 8 of Pentacles, King of Swords, 4 of Wands, Knight of Cups, and a Page of Swords. So the first feeling is expect a call, is how it came into me, literally. Just a feeling of somebody has crossed your path. And it could be, I don't want to say that you work with this person, but it could be work related, that where let's do it this way. How about somebody that came into like a social circle of some kind, whether it's people that I work with of some kind or friends that I work with, some kind of social circle. And I feel like we hit it off. I feel like we started to talk. I feel like this person either is saying, can I call you here? Put your phone in my, put your number in my phone. And then I feel like I went one step further where this person is doing a lot of thinking about, I want to spend some time with you. I want to take you out. I want to wine and dine you. I want to treat you right, so there's a little bit of a hopeless romantic coming into me. And I do have that 4 of Wands, which is somebody that we could build a future with. This could be a celebration in the future. This is my marriage card. So this could be somebody that's a long lasting love. And that's what we want. We want something that is going to be permanent. We don't want all this back and forth energy going on in our life. But it literally came into me, expect a call. Somebody's going to be blowing up your phone. Somebody's going to be very excited to have met you. And they're already kind of daydreaming about, how do I catch you? How do I get to know you? So gorgeous. Fulfill. Trying to satisfy every need for each other. Being there for each other. Wanting to be there for each other. I love that. It's a big love. I love this card. It's a big love. This is the one you have both been waiting for. You have been waiting for somebody to come along that can grab your attention, hold your attention, that you want to spend time with, that you want to get to know, you want to fall in love with. So this is a big love. Progress, taking small steps towards a shared goal. I do feel like, this is like a wheel, like a wheel on a ship, right? Like steering the wheel. Part of me feels like you connected somehow through work, whether it's colleagues or you work in a similar field or it's collaboration. But I think you have a lot to talk about. And I think that that's probably what sparked your interest in each other, whether you're in the same field or you have, you just appreciate each other's talents, something like that. But you have the same goals. You both may be in the same, career path, something like that. So keep that in mind. Happiness, seeing a bright future unfolding for you both. I want you to be happy. Spirit wants you to be happy. So happiness is on its way. I could end this reading right there if I knew that Spirit's ready to bring you this new love coming in that's going to be blowing up your phone, and they just want you to be happy. It's like, okay, I'm done. Hit the like box. I'm done. You know what? That's all I needed. It's true, Capricorn. Spirit wants you to have it all. They want you to be happy. Spirit, tell me about the personality of this partnership, this new love coming towards me. What will their energy be like? What to look for? Calm. Okay, calming energy. Maybe they calm you down. Maybe there's something about that. Adventurous. They want to try new things. Lovesick. That came into me as like a crush. Like, I definitely have a crush on you. Either love at first sight. I felt something when I first met you. I can't wait to see you again. Give me your number. I want to see you. I want to talk to you. So there's definitely a like instant infatuation. I'm going to use that word. I like that. I think that it's I'm just infatuated with you. Growing, learning to grow together. Okay. I love this card. I should frame this and like put it on my table here, just there you go. They're emotionally available. Like, boom. As soon as they're emotionally available, I'm in, right? I want emotionally available. I want somebody who's ready to be in a relationship. They're playful, they're fun, they make me laugh. They're constantly learning and growing. I like that. They're fit, taking care of themselves. They're determined. That is coming into me more as determined to get that phone number from you, to give you a call, to get you to respond to them, to get you on board. Like they are just a little bit of I'm going to say blown away. All right. I'm going to say they are extremely blown away, whether it's they're physically attracted to you or they just hit it off with you intellectually. You guys just talked and had a lot in common. Let's get some numbers and some letters. Now, this is for singles looking for love. You can use this reading as a confirmation. So it could confirm somebody that's just come into your life, but this is for new love coming towards you. And we just want to get some clues today. So keep that in mind because people will comment saying, I didn't see my person's letters, and it's for new love. So this is for a prediction. I have the letter K. I have the number 8. So it could be August, 8 weeks, 8 days, a V, S-O. The number 3 could be March, 3rd of the month, 3 weeks, 3 days from now. I have a C. I have a number 2, February. I have a Z. I have the letter R, M. I have F. Let's see what else. I have a second letter K. That could be important. I have an I, and I have a letter B. So we'll just keep these as some clues. They could be first initials, last initials. They could be a month that's significant or a day that is significant with those numbers. And we'll be getting other clues also. So let's see what else Spirit has for you. Let's see what Spirit has for you and what some feelings are, some descriptions, any I never know where these readings are going to go because it's evidence coming into me, and that's how I want to treat it. It's just whatever Spirit wants to share with me. Self-reflection. Now that is coming into me as could be a twin flame, okay? Could be somebody that you see a lot in them, that you see in yourself. It could be as simple as they help you to see good and bad qualities in yourself, that they allow you to, think about things a little bit more seriously. You say something and they say, hey, let me, do you see the other side of that? Or do you see the other perspective in that? So somebody who helps you to see yourself better, I guess, would be a good way to say that. Resilience. I'm not going to give up on this connection. This person is emotionally available and they're resilient. Okay. So they can carry a lot on their back. They can carry a burden. They can listen. All right. So let's put them in the category of somebody that if things get difficult, things are difficult with you, with your family, with your work, you have a lot of stress. Are they going to be the person that they can sit and listen and handle it and kind of help carry the load a little bit? Okay. They're not taking over your problems. They're not fixing your problems, but you want to be with somebody that they can handle it. That there's nothing that you can't say to them that they can't, carry the weight with you. Fruition. I love this. This is always a feeling of abundance, growing, harvesting. This love is going to be, just vivacious and full. So I want you to look at that. So if you have somebody that helps you to see yourself in a better light or in a different light, you have somebody that helps you carry the weight of the world on your shoulders with them, and you have somebody who is open to having it all with you. That is a beautiful combination. Spirit, what is it? Now, this is a beautiful fall deck. I love this deck. It's these woodland animals, and it's just such a beautiful fall deck. I have a 7 of Pentacles, Hanged Man, 6 of Pentacles, and an Ace of Pentacles. Lots of pentacle energy. But what's coming into me is a feeling of give and take was the first thing. The feeling of somebody being there as a partner, okay? I also feel a sense of I feel lucky. I feel lucky that this abundance is flowing into me. Now, it could be that this person is financially secure. They have a good job. You have a good job. Together, we can have a beautiful lifestyle together. This person isn't struggling, so you don't have to deal with, I'm looking for a job, I'm trying to get back on my feet. Like, none of that is going to be an issue. I have somebody who's a very big giver and has waited for the right person to come along that they can give to. And I feel like they're lucky. They feel lucky that they have found you. So that is good. So this isn't somebody I feel like I'm struggling with. I feel like this person is pretty pulled together and they're just ready. I love this card because my soul's I named my soul a long time ago Fawn. And when I talk to myself and I pray, I talk to Fawn. And so every time I see this little card, I think of Fawn. But this is my new journey. This is my Fool, right? I'm open to receiving this and I'm ready. 5 of Wands and a 9 of Swords. So there's a little bit of fear. There's some hesitation, but it's not because of you. It feels more along the lines of, I'm scared to have my life change. Okay. I'm scared that what I have today, my single life, my routine, my friends, everything that I kind of like and I'm kind of comfortable with, I'm afraid that if I invite somebody new into my life, like my life is going to change, and it is going to change. But it's nothing to be afraid of. It's more along the lines of, it's hard to change. And I think that that is either you or them struggling with, am I really truly ready for that change? I think the answer is yes, we're looking for the relationship. But when push comes to shove and, all of a sudden our routine has changed, our schedule has changed, there's somebody coming and going in our home all the time. We don't have our quiet time that we used to. That is the fear I'm talking about, whether it's your fear or their fear. But it's okay. You'll learn to pull those two different worlds together, and then they become one. Let's see what sign they are. I have a Pisces. They could be a Pisces, intimacy. I have Virgo, integrity. I love that. Aquarius, and I have a Leo, self-confident Leo. So those are beautiful energies. Of course, I know my other cards have some additional signs, and I think my charms have some also. So it could be a different sign. Let's see. What about this person for my caps? What do you want me to know? Any details? Athletic. Okay, played sports, likes to play sports, a movie buff, loves to go to the movies, maybe loves to see like blockbusters or go see movies when they first come out. Gemini, a musician, plays music, loves music. Spring is in the air, or love is blossoming. I have an Aquarius again. I have a chef, somebody who likes to cook you dinners, enjoys cooking. That's nice. That's a bonus. I have synchronicities. We have a lot of synchronicities. A lot of things brought us together. Maybe it's fate, destiny, but we look back at it and we say, what were the chances of us finding each other? And they're saying, bottom of the deck, it's important for you to know that your person has a sweet tooth, and you better keep your eyes on them with that. So they have a sweet tooth. Hopefully they have a high metabolism, so it doesn't matter, but they definitely have a sweet tooth. Let's get some other clues. They love jeans. They wear jeans. They like hair products. Okay, so they like to put either gels or foams or mousses in their hair, style their hair, keep their hair in control, something like that. Lives in an apartment. Has a dimple when they smile. Only when they smile, you notice the dimple. White sneakers. Long hair on the top, more shorter or cropped on the sides. They love dogs. They sleep late. Maybe they're a night owl. Medical field, connected to the medicine, something in the medical field, nursing, anything connected to medicine. Blue eyes, medium hair, waves in their hair, curls in their hair. They have a great body. Bald fade, that's somebody who would keep it very short. So they're very attentive. For whatever reason, their hair is very important to them. Curly, okay? Curly hair, curly waves. So that this hair has a lot of curls. And someday they'd like to have a second home on the water. That's a dream that they'd have, whether it's a beach or a lake, or I'd love to have a beach house someday, something like that. When, Spirit, when is this person coming into our lives? Do you have a timeline for us? When? It's always the big question. I have autumn. Okay, we're heading into autumn now. In a few days, if they arrive in a few days, let me know. I want to know. I want to know. This week, okay, there you go. If they come this week, you better reach out and say, hey, Kathy Mamelin, the psychic on YouTube was spot on. So this week, there you go. And I have June being important. That could be a birthday month also, but they're saying very soon. I'm going to go with this week, a few days in the autumn, and very soon. So the energy around the timeline is now, you know, so we'll put that out there. Let's get some charms. Let's get some charms. I've got this big, beautiful bowl. It's a big leaf bowl. And I've had this in my family. I can remember this when I was a kid on our coffee table during the fall. It's like an antique, I don't know, bowl, but I've had it for years, so I'm using it. It's on my fall theme today, and I'm using it. So let's see what the clues are. Let's see. Let's start with the letters and numbers. I have an M, another M, W. I have an X. And I have a Q, 25. We'll take that. I don't know what to think of this one other than I have my eye on you. Like, I just feel like that's how it's popping out at me. There's a musician. Maybe we played an instrument when we were younger, something along those lines. I have a Taurus energy. This is a tree of life. So does it say anything on the back? Life is a gift. Beautiful. So putting down roots, spreading, you know, my branches, growing, right? All of those metaphors with this connection. There's a church, a little church. So some kind of religion is important. Maybe we share the same religion. We were raised in the same religion. I have a glass of wine, so maybe that is our first date. You know, we go out for drinks, we have a glass of wine, and that's our first date. I don't know, let's see. This is Alice in Wonderland's chair, so that's coming into me as just magical. I have a star, a moon, a little hand, a little bird. No, this bird feels like it has meaning. I'm going to say look for birds, okay? Like look for, I had said earlier, look for signs. So maybe look for cardinals or a kind of a red bird is how I feel. So maybe if you see some red birds, you keep catching red birds. I want you to think maybe your person is about ready to arrive, something like that. I have a moon, a crescent moon. And I have a black swan. And the black swan is a little bit of I'm not like my family feeling. I'm not like everybody in my family, you know. So not that anything's bad about their family, but I feel like they think that they're different from everybody else for some reason. And they feel like they stand out for that reason. So let's see what else Spirit has. So these are new. These, when I was away, I went antique shopping and I was so drawn to these little bingo cards. And I said, you know what? This is going to be a great way for me to share with you numbers. And I have some, you know, markers here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ask Spirit for some numbers that are important for you, whether they're birthday dates, months, the year you were born, the number of days until you meet this person, like any numbers that would be important. So we're just going to do a handful of numbers with these bingo cards. I just thought they were fun and I just had to have them, and I knew exactly how I was going to use them because I just knew Spirit's going to show me what numbers are important to you with them. So let's play a little bingo just for a minute and have some fun here. So Spirit, what numbers are most important? The number 19, they said, like, boom, like 19. That was important. 19th of the month, something like that. I have 29 jumping out at me. I have 37 jumping out at me right now. They're showing me the 19 on this card again. 19 is important. I've got, let's see, a couple more. Number 43, 12, that could be December. I have a 7, that could be July. I'm going to go with 28. They're saying 38. They're asking me for 2 more, please. So 2 more. Okay, they're saying 12. I'm looking, I did a 12 already. They said 12 again. All right, so we'll go with a 12 again. It's important. And 1 more, please, Spirit. 54. We're going to go with 54. So let's just use those as some clues, just like everything else, and we'll continue to ask Spirit for. Spirit, can you share with me what else you want me to know about this connection? What is important for us to know? Let's get this little jumper here. Great chemistry. I'll take great chemistry. They had said they were blown away by you, right? So we're blown away. It was almost like, I can't wait to talk to you. Your phone is blowing up, right? And then there was this incredible sense of they're infatuated with you. So I have no doubt in my mind there's great chemistry. So that's gorgeous. Dream lover, there you go. Can't wait to make love to you. Can't wait to be intimate with you. Divine timing is working. Divine timing is at your side. Yay. And hold my hand. Just hold on. Take my hand, right? Let's start this journey together. I always love that. I always love this feeling of we're in this together, or somehow we have found each other in this lifetime, and we're just meant to be together. And I just love that. Spirit, what do you want us to know? I have a 5 of Wands. We had a 5 of Wands earlier. There's the 2 of Cups. Chariot. And a Star. Like, my dreams are coming true, right? So I have a 2 of Cups and a Star moving forward. Hold my hand. I mean, just a very beautiful energy of, I found the one, right? It could be as simple as that. For those of you that are searching, I've been waiting patiently. Where is this person? I found the one, but it can't be just anyone, Spirit says. And the 5 of Wands goes back to that feeling of, I'm still struggling with giving up the life that I know. It's the fear of the unknown. And that's all it is. It's just it's like changing a job. Yeah, I want the new job. I'm excited about the new job, but I feel comfortable in the job I've been doing. So it's always the fear of the unknown. And that's all I want you to think about it. I want you to just know this person's going to be thinking about you. They can't wait to be with you. It's this sense of, I waited for you. I moved on from another relationship. I've been alone. And now that you've come into my life, you're all I'm thinking about. And that's what I want you to focus on. I want you to focus on, this is important to them. This is it's that moment when you met the right person. That's how I feel with that Ace. I became obsessed with you. I think that's what's going on. I think that 5 of Wands is a combination of, my life is about to change. What's going to happen? The fear of the unknown. Am I going to be happy? Am I not going to be happy? Is this the right one? But in the meantime, I can't get you out of my head. And so that, that has something for it right there. It's like, if I'm thinking about you all the time, it's not everybody that you think about. So a little bit of obsession. You are the love of my life. Absolutely. You bring me to my knees. I never thought I could feel this way for anyone. Maybe you weren't expecting this. Maybe you weren't expecting to meet this person. Maybe you had given up hope on meeting somebody that would take your breath away or make you feel like you're the most important thing on the face of the earth, So, but it's here. It's arriving. And the time, Spirit had said it's arriving soon. It was like any day now. You You are what has been missing in my life, and you're my paradise and my heaven. You know, this is beautiful. You know, I want you to just accept it. I want you to believe it. And I want you to just know that it's on its way. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please consider hitting that like button. If you'd like to go to my website, you can go to my website, KathyMamlinPsychicMedium.com.